Hey Matthew, um, what are we doing here exactly?
Hey, Stefan. So I think we're actually announcing our new podcast series.
Are you serious? We're finally doing this?
Yeah. Yep. After about a month and a half of preparing, we're finally bringing this to fruition. But isn't this one of the reasons you brought me on in the first place?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're the marketing guy, so I guess it makes sense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what do we plan on covering here, Stefan?
Obviously, it's gonna be about medical devices.
Right, but more specifically.
Yeah, after almost 10 years, Dawa Medical, helping foreign manufacturing company to enter the US market, we realized there's a lot of challenges, red tapes, that a lot of foreign company, especially the one that we're helping, the small to medium sized one, they have some expectation, and sometimes it's not on par with the reality of the US market. And it's mostly about some misunderstanding and confusion of, for example, getting clearance with a FDA product registration, for example, or how to list your their establishment, or product getting stuck at custom, how clearance work exactly, what's an initial importer, how to sell on the market. So this kind of topic.
Okay, cool. So can you give me kind of some examples that you plan on going over more specifically?
Yeah. So the first one we're gonna do will be about custom brokerage. It's one thing to have a product to be willing to sell or ready to sell in the US, but a lot of time when product enter the US, they get stuck at custom for different reason. We actually made a list of those reasons. So it could be financially disastrous for a company, and there's legal issue also around that. So we want to make sure that people will understand, what's required and how to do it. But other podcasts, we're going to talk about market access, reimbursement, sales strategy. Are you going to use a stocking distributor or 1099, for example? What's a GPO, IDN, clinical research, um, KOL development, for example? How to start a US entity?
Okay, cool. Definitely sounds interesting. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Stefan, if any of our audience members might have a question or might even want to be a guest on the podcast, would it be marketing at dawamedical.com? That's the best way for them to reach us.
I think that will be a good idea to use that email address. Yeah. It will go to you as a marketing guy. So marketing at dawamedical.com will be the good address. And we want to make sure that those podcasts will, resonate with people. Um, Make them practical with actionable advice and real world example. That's the intention here.
Right, right. Okay, cool. So, my next question for you, Stefan, is this podcast going to be strictly business, or is there going to be some humor, some comedy thrown in there also?
Well, I have a great sense of humor, so obviously we're gonna try to put some fun stuff in it. Some maybe special guests. Who knows what's gonna happen? But that's the intention.
Right, right. So definitely a little bit of fun and a little bit of business thrown into all in one podcast. So definitely looking forward to getting the ball rolling on this. This is just our introduction episode to let our viewers know what we got going on. In the future, I know we have our first episode coming out. We'll be filming that on Thursday. Our viewers can expect new episodes the 1st and the 15th of each month. So we're definitely looking forward to getting the ball rolling on this.
Yeah, the first one will be how to navigate custom and FDA regulation at the border.
Mhm.
So stay tuned. It's coming soon.
Awesome, awesome. Well, definitely excited to get going. Again, thanks for taking the time to get this to help me out with this stuff on. I'm just excited for what the future brings.
Thank you, Matthew.
All right, take care.
Okay.